Hi there, my name is Max Robles, and for my summer project I opted to go with a Mesoamerican River Valley project. The Mesoamerican River Valley region is located in Central America, which is modern-day Central and Southern Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and northern Costa Rica. The geography of the area was mainly made up of lowlands, which was anywhere from below sea level to 1,000 feet above sea level. The climate of the area is mainly tropical warm, stuff like that. The other part of the region was made up of highlands, which is anywhere from 1,001 feet above sea level and anywhere above that. The climate of that area was anywhere from dry tropical to cold mountain climates, because it's up in the mountains, it's high, it gets cold. The bodies of water that surrounded the Mesoamerican River Valley was the Pacific Ocean to the west, the Gulf of Mexico to the east, and with the various rivers, streams, lakes, and in between. Civilizations. There were three main civilizations which made up the area. They were the Olmec, the Aztecs, and the Mayans. The Olmec, which were the first major civilization of the Mesoamerican region, River Valley region, they were located in the Gulf of Mexico between both the future Mayan and Aztec territories. They believed in bloodletting, which was blood sacrifices, both human and animal. And they were mainly farmers. The Mayans were located on the Yucatan Peninsula and was located there and all the way to Guatemala. They were mainly known for their pyramid building, their corn, and their mathematics and astronomy. The bodies of water that surrounded that was the Gulf of Mexico, because it's a peninsula and it was out on the Gulf of Mexico side, with the various rivers and lakes and streams inside of it. Okay. The Aztecs was southern Mexico, west of the Mayans. They believed in human sacrifice and were known for their gold and violence. They were very violent people. They killed a lot of people, and they were big warmongers. They were located between the Gulf of Mexico and the Pacific, and consisted of a lot of rivers, streams, and lakes in between. Okay. Chronology. The chronology, the predecessors of the civilizations were the Paleo-Indians, the Archaic, and the Formative eras. The Paleo-Indian era was mainly hunter-gatherers, which was very, archaic. But they were very simplistic and simple-minded people. They didn't know too much about the world and how they could better themselves. The next era was the Archaic era, which was mainly consisted of informal farming, which is, accidental farming. They had an area and they had, a whole bunch of crops growing in one single condensed area. And then next, they had informal hunting parties. They just, hey, let's go hunt. And they ran out there. And then formative, which is all organized farming, organized hunting. They had specific areas set out for hunting and specific areas set out for farming, and they'd grow this there and grow that there, and they'd hunt this there and that there. Alright. Common culture characteristics of the Mesoamerican River Valley region. The Mesoamerican people believed that a year was supported by 4 pillars, which represented the 4 seasons of the year. Those 4 seasons were broken up into 2 halves, which were the solstices, the warm half of the year, and the equinoxes, the cold half of the year. Most of the region's civilizations studied the world around them and recorded it. Most famous for this are the Mayans, who made almanacs predicting the future weather patterns and recorded both Earth, lunar, and celestial patterns and occurrences. Most of the civilizations of the area use symbols or hieroglyphics as a form of written language to communicate and leave stuff behind for their future generations. Almost all of the civilizations of the region had some sort of a ball game or pastime that they played. The game is similar to volleyball, although the rules and ways to play varied from times and culture. Most of the religions of the area are complex polytheistic religions. That means that there are more than one god in the religion. They worship multiple gods, and those multiple gods gave them favors and made them better people and warriors and farmers. And finally, most of the people there believed in blood sacrifices, human sacrifices, or both. All of the civilizations, almost all of the civilizations, they have found some sort of a sacrifice where they sacrifice either animals or humans or some sort of just they gave some of their own blood for pacts or sacrifices to their gods. Thank you again. This is my project. Have a good evening.